How is Texas's DEI ban going? It's May 14th, 2024, and these are your headlines. Though the legislature isn't in session, the Texas Senate has already gotten to work, holding a hearing today to study the current climate on college campuses, a big topic that we've talked a lot about. And the hearing, which was chaired by Senator Brandon Creighton, focused largely on the rise of anti-Semitic protests on college campuses, as well as the implementation of a new state law banning diversity, equity, and inclusion departments inside of Texas's public universities. Anti-Israel protests have captured college campuses nationwide. Texas has been no exception, with hundreds of students marching and gathering at the University of Texas in Austin in support of a free Palestine earlier this month. Officers from the Department of Public Safety and the University of Texas Police Department worked swiftly to shut down attempts at violence and encampments. Freeman Martin, the Deputy Director of Homeland Security for DPS, said their response was based on intelligence that those organizing the protests were seeking to occupy and disrupt. He said officers reportedly found a stockpile of rocks and bricks, as well as pepper spray and knives, and a firearm. The bulk of the hearing, however, focused on the implementation of the state's DEI ban. That is Senate Bill 17, which prohibits universities from hiring employees to perform the duties of a DEI office and is supposed to block the promotion of policies, training, or activities designed or implemented in reference to race, color, or ethnicity. It went into effect on January of this year. Now, State Senator Brandon Creighton said DEI ideology mirrors old Marxist talking points, dividing the world into oppressed and the oppressors. He authored SB 17. He said DEI advocates believe group characteristics such as race, sex, and nationality define someone's privilege. He then suggested that DEI programs have led to a campus culture that encourages out-of-control encampments, riots, etc. on campuses, pointing towards the University of Houston training that taught religious privilege. Now, chancellors from the state's public university systems were invited to testify on the progress of eliminating their own DEI departments. J.B. Milliken, the chancellor of the University of Texas, told senators he estimated that over $25 million was being saved or reallocated after closing 21 DEI offices, eliminating 311 full and part-time positions that perform DEI duties, and canceling 681 DEI contracts, programs, and trainings. John Sharp, the chancellor of Texas A&M, also said his university was committed to implementing the new law. He also brushed off some comments made by Mark Welsh, who's the new president of Texas A&M's campus in College Station, who had criticized the DEI ban in the past. John Sharp said, "I don't have any concerns about him. I have no doubt he's going to follow along." Gun Owners of America is gearing up to hit the road, hosting 8 rallies in 3 days for a series of their endorsed candidates in the upcoming runoff elections. It's all part of the Silver Bullet Bus Tour, which kicks off in Burleson tomorrow morning. It'll travel through the DFW Metroplex before heading to Southeast Texas and finishing in the San Antonio area. Wes Verdell, the Gun Owners of America Texas director and a Republican candidate for Texas House, says the opportunity to meet candidates in person is essential to voters making the best decisions. And the GOA team will be joined by other House candidates, including Shelley Luther, Mitch Little, Mike Olcott, as well as State Representatives Brian Harrison, Nate Schatzline, and Tony Tinderholt. The bus tour will run May 15th through 17th and is scheduled to make stops for Helen Kerwin, Cheryl Bean, David Lowe, Andy Hopper, Katrina Pearson, David Covey, AJ Louderback, and Alan Schoolcraft. I'm going to be following along Wednesday through Friday. We're going to be at all those stops, so you can follow the progress on my Twitter at @BWaltons.
Texas voters trust their voices are the ones lawmakers listen to. But what if that's not the case? I'm Valerie Munoz. Join me as I introduce you to the lobbying group that calls the shots in the Texas Capitol. Listen now to Season 7 of Exposed, The Beast of Austin, available wherever you get podcasts.
A Tompkins High School teacher has been arrested on 9 counts of possession of child pornography. James Paul Stone was booked into the Fort Bend County Jail on Monday. According to the Montgomery County Precinct 3 Constable's office, thousands of images of child pornography were recovered from his residence, including several images that Stone admitted to producing himself. A statement from the constable's office says these images do include images he admitted to taking while on school grounds, at beaches, and local swimming pools around the Katy area. In a statement to parents, Tompkins High School said the individual has not been on campus since last week and will not return to the school. Because the incident is still being investigated, we are unable to provide additional information at this time, but please be assured the district takes these types of incidents very seriously and is fully cooperating with law enforcement. Stone taught social studies at Tompkins High School, where his wife is the principal at Katy ISD's Taylor High School. James Stone's teaching certificate is currently under review by the Texas Education Agency. For more of today's stories, go to texasscorecard.com.